Good morning, Karen. I am so happy to
Um,
see your gorgeous face. You look very summer. I love the
oh,
colors.
oh my gosh, Katie, thank you so much. It's so wonderful to see you. I don't know if anyone will ever see us on YouTube. Oh, wait, I didn't plug in my microphone.
Oh, it's all
Oh,
good.
damn.
Did I? Oh, I'm holding it. Oh God. Okay. I'm pre-coffee, friends. It is 6:50 in the morning, and I'm kind of digging this time frame. I did get a little meditation in on my Insight Timer app. Um, yeah, I like that I am starting my day with you, Karen.
Hey, same. Also, at your, let's see, at seven, wait, what time is it your time?
6:50.
Oh, yeah, no, at 6:50, I had a cat sitting on my head that I was yelling at, and I was not at all awake. I certainly wasn't meditating. I was meditating on hitting the snooze button this time. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you. Trying to be an earlier person. I don't know if it's like this in Chicago, but in Bend, it is bright sunshine at like 5:50 a.m. Like
Oh yeah.
it's like, oh, okay. That's early.
I think sunrise here is like 5:15. I feel like 5:15 is when it's just like, oh, like somebody like
Really?
switched the lights on. Yeah, it's
Oh,
early.
oh, that's so early. This is really going to hit me in 3 days because, okay, I know we have a very limited amount of time, but I have to tell you, Karen, that okay, so,
Ooh.
well, this will have already happened when we have published this podcast, but today is Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday, I am going on my very first backpacking trip,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's one night, a single night with two of my good friends, and it's like 2 hours from my house, like in Oregon, which is great. Um, but I I'm super nervous because I
Oh.
don't want to get eaten by a bear. And
Oh, no one does.
no
No.
one does. No one signs
Mm.
up for that shit. And so then so yesterday I went and spent $434 at REI as you do when I got all
Yes.
this bear paraphernalia.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There is quite a lot of bear adjacent accoutrement at
Yeah.
REI.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I was surprised. There are bear sprays. Of course, I got one of those. That is going to be my weapon of choice. That's a whole different podcast I have to talk about. Weapons in the bush. It might be a
Oh,
different, that might be the name
yeah.
of a
Wow.
different
That's this. Yeah.
podcast.
Of course, I'm not okay at night after dark.
Oh my God, yes. After dark. Oh my God, Karen, that is so funny. You know what's actually really funny is I don't think we ever have recorded this podcast after dark. Like we might like, oh my God,
Oh.
how fun would it be if like one night it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and like we like recorded the pod? I'd have to prepare for a week for that. But yeah, anywho, so the reason I bring this up is because I will be like waking at the 5:15 crack of actual dawn on Saturday morning.
Oh.
Fun times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you for going for it. I mean,
Thank you. I appreciate that. It might be snowing also, but you know what? I mean, maybe not snowing, but there could be a little bit of snow on the ground. It's near Mount Hood, so it's like the elevation is way
mm,
higher. Um,
oh my gosh, it's gonna be
so
beautiful.
yeah, I'm also hoping that I don't get hypothermia. Anyway, you know what? It's all gonna be like I think I'm only going negative on this conversation, and so I'm gonna be like, no, it's gonna be so beautiful, and I'm gonna be next to a lake, and I'm gonna be next to two
Uh,
women that I love, and I'm gonna be eating freeze-dried eggs in the morning. Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna be positive when I get back, and I'll tell you all the positive points. I'll tell you all next week. Full report.
Katie, okay, so I have to tell you, I love this for you, to be clear.
Thank you.
I'm not a camper. The only camping I've really done was very well supervised. It was like on the AIDS ride. We slept in tents. That's not really
That's
camping.
awesome.
And I love being outside, but I'm not an outdoorsy person. And
Mm.
I feel like I have, in the last year, had several, what I would describe as cultural moments of like being in a group of people and there being a choice of like doing an outdoorsy thing or not.
Oh, interesting.
And
A
I
sliding
feel
doors
like,
moment.
oh, I've never seen that movie.
Oh, sorry. It's like kind of like you choose one path, you choose the other path, your life changes.
Oh, okay. All right. So in a group of people, like a diverse group of people, and like invariably, the people of color are like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not
Oh.
getting in the kayaks. We're not going on the hike. And it's so funny the first time it happened because there was one black woman who went in the kayak, and the rest of the black people, not me. It wasn't even just the black people. It was like the people who didn't go in the kayak were like all of the people of color.
Oh,
We're like, oh yeah,
interesting.
no, we're not doing that. We're not getting in boats. Like, no, absolutely not.
Absolutely hard pass.
And exactly, and I feel like some of the people were not just were teasing about like, okay, girl, we don't have a good history on boats, but you go right ahead. Like, I just feel like it
Oh.
was very mean. And recently, I was in a group. We went to Denver. It was beautiful. Highly recommend Denver. Denver's not a very diverse place, but there was a choice to like go to Red Rocks and hike or just like spend the morning to yourself. And I feel like there was one black woman who went on the hike and she was like, I gotta represent y'all. And we're like, do it. And four of us went to the Botanic Garden. And it was
Oh, I
beautiful.
love that.
So the idea of, I mean, all of the words that you just said, backpacking, mountain, bears, freeze-dried eggs. Like culturally, my ancestors are inside me saying, ah, no, we're not doing that.
Fascinating. I mean,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. I mean, I to be fair, the botanical gardens sound better. Like they do.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh my
Really?
gosh, yeah. And it's like right in the middle of Denver. I think they have two campuses and one, it's like in the middle of this really pretty neighborhood. Oh,
Wow,
10
that's
out of
so
10.
awesome. All
Really.
right. 10 out of 10. That's so funny. I actually I was with a very close friend of mine over the weekend who's Indian, and I was telling her about this, and she's like, why? Like, why? Like, she's like, can you explain why? Like, just like the why of it? Like, and I was just like, uh, uh, I'm like, well, nature. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'm going to go for a walk. That's nature. And so, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's fascinating how it's different culturally. Like, it's like, there is
Not to say there aren't people of color who don't hike and go backpack. Like I feel like that is
totally,
like
of
we are
course.
reclaiming the outdoors. I feel like
Yes.
the bears though,
The
no.
bears, the bears.
Katie, I'm so excited for you, slash. Now I'm nervous and I don't want you to get eaten by a bear.
Thank you. I don't think I'm not that afraid of bears. I think the thing is it's like I have thought about going on some backpacking trips this summer by myself, and I think I'm just gonna no, not do that. I think 3 people is like the perfect amount, or three plus. So yeah, there's a lot more backpacking convo to come, Karen, and I will
Yeah.
fill you in later. But okay, let's get into it. Oh
Let's get into
yes.
it. Ooh, okay, hold on. All right. I can't believe it's taken me this long in this pod to say this. Katie, happy birthday, Eve.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Tomorrow, June 17th is my birthday. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
44.
Oh, damn. Okay,
I'm so
so,
excited for 44. I'm like, I've never been so excited for a birthday ever.
oh, 44 is a really good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, I like 44. Anyway, continue. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Okay, here, hold on. I'm doing a thing. I'm drawing something for you. Okay. Very scientific method. Okay. So when I was in Denver, I went to this amazing bookstore. I believe it's called Matter. I highly recommend it if you go to Denver. And I bought the deck of cards and all right, I drew a card for you and I'm just gonna read it and then I'm gonna show it to you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Naps are a portal to a healing dream space.
oh my gosh. Karen, you are the nicest. That is so on brand for me. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, the back is a little long, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Sorry, listeners.
Please.
It is time to go deeper into your rest practice and begin to see naps as more than a shortened sleep moment. Naps are an invitation to enter a portal of care and invention. Things can be worked out in this dream space that can't be addressed while awake. You should come here often. Trust the portal of rest. Imagine a rested world.
Oh my gosh, Karen. Thank you so much. That is so deep. And BTS listeners, right before we hit record, I mentioned to you, Karen, that I was going to take a 30-minute nap in between meetings at 1:30 p.m. today. So, wow.
This is
Oh,
the not sponsored. It's the Rest deck, Nap Ministries Rest deck, 50 practices to resist grind culture. Trisha Hersey, she is the Nap Ministry on Instagram and all the things. I am obsessed. This deck is beautiful. And I will say, I bought this in Denver and I handed them out to my staff. And it was wild. The ways that they like that how often that kind of thing happened.
really?
Yeah. Somebody just texted me and she was like, she got a card about a collaboration and she's like, it is eerie how much collaboration has kept coming up since I picked that card.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so
Ah.
amazing. Trisha Hershey is incredible. Like, please, friends, if you do not follow her
Oh,
at the Nat Ministry on Instagram, like, yeah, she's changing the world.
true. Oh yeah, I'm glad
Oh,
that I picked that card for you. I
thank
love
you
that.
so much, Karen. I feel so seen by you and Trisha. I really appreciate that. That's incredible. That's so nice that you even thought of me. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh, I love
You're the
that.
best. Okay. Ooh, all right. I was like, what are we doing today? Oh, that's right.
Yes.
All right, friends. If you are on any astrology app, astrology anything, you are well aware that Jupiter is in Cancer for the next year,
Yes.
and that this is an auspicious time in all of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh wait, Katie, okay, do you have this? I sent you the link.
I
I kind of want
absolutely
you.
do.
Okay, the takeaway, the dates and the takeaway, if you would, from Chani Nichols to
Yes.
Nicholas, Chani. Say it.
Is it
It's so
Chani?
confusing.
Chani? Yes.
Oh, we're bad.
It might be. Yeah. Okay. So everyone, if you're not sure what we're talking about, Chani, I'm so sorry, Chani. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Chani. Um, they are a astrologer that is very, very well respected. They have an app. It's Chani or chani.com if you want to look it up. We will also link this in the show notes. But yes, Jupiter in Cancer is what is happening astrologically right now. And it started on June 9th and end of 2025 and it ends June 29th of 2026. So here's the takeaway. So basically what you're like, what the heck does that mean? Let me tell you what it means. It means Jupiter is entering Cancer, which is the sign of exhalation. No,
Exaltation?
exaltation.
Okay.
Do you know what exaltation means?
I think like exalted, like it's like highest
Ooh,
placement.
yes. Okay. And bringing us one of the most emotionally abundant, nurturing, and heart opening astrological transits of the year. This moment is all about the kind of growth that begins from the inside out and the joy that comes from being fully ourselves. Karen,
Ooh.
thank you for sharing this as always. This is amazing. I also love that that Chani is like I mean, it's a very comprehensive guide.
Yes,
This link.
exactly. I
Yes.
know, right? Oh my gosh. So, okay, highlights, other highlights. Excuse me. All right. When Jupiter is in Cancer, it magnifies our emotional depths, our capacity for love, and our ties to home, which I also love. And
Ooh,
wait, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, Cancer is the sign, which is I am Cancer for the best, other than Gemini, of course, is the sign of home, family, nurturance, and care. When these two come together, we get a boost of support where it matters most.
I love that. I love it. It says if you're working on something behind the scenes, this may be the time to share it, publish it, or release it into the world.
Ooh.
Jupiter in Cancer is fruitful for birthing new creations, which could include works of art, business ventures, or literal babies, since Cancer is linked to parenting and caregiving. Whatever happens, this transit invites you to purpose anything that brings you a sense of fulfillment, confidence, and or peruse. Wow, I can't read it before 7 a.m.
Oh my
This
God,
invites
listen.
you to pursue, friends, anything that brings you a sense of fulfillment, confidence, and belonging. Oh, to not just heal, but blossom. Okay, I'm like really resonating with this, Karen.
Right?
Yes. How is this landing for you?
Whew. I'm also pre-coffee. Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, I feel like I really needed to hear this right now. I really needed this right now. And
Yeah.
I did have a shift. I don't know if it was like I was on a staff trip and now we're all back. And I feel like that, the lead up to that trip, there was like so much pressure building all of these things. And then the release of actually going and being there and having an amazing time. So I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it's this wild transit, but I do feel like a shift of like, I feel like I have less pressure
Ooh,
now. Yeah. And I do feel like I have more space in my head to be creative about like, okay, what do I want my life to actually look like? It's a question I
that's
feel like I have to ask myself all the time.
that's so beautiful. And you feel like there was this like release of the pressure. Because I remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about how like nothing else can be added. Like you're like,
Oh yeah.
no, there's just and you weren't sleeping great and it was just yeah.
At capacity.
At capacity, that's what it was. Yes, at capacity.
Oh, screw that.
Hmm.
I definitely feel better. I still can't take anything else on. However, I feel like also it's also summer. Like I feel like I don't want to be cooped up in my house all the time. I don't want to,
Yes.
right, like squander the beautiful weather and so many things going on. I took a walk last night in my neighborhood and just stumbled upon a band playing like a concert. Just,
Oh,
right? Like, oh, so
that's
lovely.
so beautiful. I love that. I'm
Yeah.
feeling similarly. I was actually journaling about this last night that, like, I think I may have watched enough television since COVID started until now to, like, probably cover a lifetime. And not that there's anything wrong with TV, I'm honestly not like shaming anyone for loving TV. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that I think the thing is that I'm looking at my habits and the way that I live my life and I'm questioning it, but not in a way that's like shaming. It's more that it's like, oh, wait, I can do something different. So I love that you went for a walk, Karen, because last night I came home from running a bunch of errands. It was like 6:15 at night. And usually at 6:15 at night, I'm like kind of powering down. And I was like, wait, it's beautiful out. Like it is gorgeous. Like I want to enjoy myself. And so I like told Tyler, I'm like, I'm gonna go for a run. So I did. I went to this park and I went for a run and I listened to Lady Gaga and it was so lovely because I was like, oh wait, like I can do this. And then I came home and I did a bunch of other stuff and I was like, oh, I can like change the way that I'm with you. That you said it so much more articulately, but I also feel the same thing. And I feel like I've been feeling a shift as well. And I have been feeling in the fucking muck for quite a
Oh,
while. This year has had a couple highlights that have been very, very great and also baseline muck. And
yeah.
now I don't feel that way.
Oh, see, I love that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a shift.
Yes, it really, really is. It really is a shift. And it's interesting because I'm like feeling more creative in like projects that I want to work on
Mm.
and that have been like simmering in the back of my mind. And I'm like, am I going to give attention to that? Oh my gosh. Well, what if everyone thinks I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what if everyone, and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck does it matter what everyone thinks? What does that even mean? Everyone thinks. People can keep thinking what they want and I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, I feel like that was a gift of we've talked about this, like a gift of my 40s that I've heard even just like deepens in your 50s, like this sense of like, I don't give a, you can think whatever you think about what I'm doing is your business, not mine. It's my
Yes.
business as much as I make it my business. I don't care what you think. Why should I care what you think? Why should I care what
Yes.
anyone thinks? Like, yeah, it's so liberating, so freeing to realize that like caring what other people think about you is a choice you're making.
Ooh. Wow. What is it like on the other side, Karen? It's not that it's not that I don't I mean like I definitely live my life in a way that I seem to care not what other people think, but like or I don't care what you get it. Like but that I care anyway, but
Care not.
care not. I'm gonna start speaking in old English, but but like yes. How do you I mean, is it I would imagine the most liberating.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the way it's manifested most presently is like I think I talked about like suburban the way suburban Karen shows up in the world. Like I will throw on holy leggings that don't fit and a t-shirt to like go pick up a prescription at Walgreens in the drive-through and then decide to go to the grocery store and get out of the car and be like, ah, well, I just don't. Okay.
Yes. Here I am
Yeah.
in all of my beauty.
Ooh,
And yes, I get that. I get that
yeah.
hardcore. Yeah. Oh, it sounds liberate. Like it's not that I have glimpses of it. And I'm hoping the Jupiter
Mm,
in Cancer helps me like kind of move beyond the kind of restraint sometimes or like constriction that I feel if I'm like, well, so and so and so and so. And I'm like, oh my God, who the heck is so and so? Ew. Anyway.
oh my God. Well, and I feel like the power dynamics of judgment that people judging you or what you're doing gives them power and that you don't have to let them have it. Like, okay, judge away. I don't care. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like, again, like having a judgment doesn't make you right. Having a shitty take about something doesn't make you better than somebody. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I really have been spending a lot of my energy that I wish I would spending on other things, like deflecting other people's shitty takes about what I'm doing.
Ooh. Just Teflon that shit.
Oh, just keep it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Look inside, yo. All that energy you're spending directing at me, looking what I'm doing, judging what I'm doing. What the fuck are you doing? How are you
Mm-hmm.
living your life? If you
Mm-hmm.
weren't fucking miserable, you wouldn't care so much about what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is, I mean, there is nothing I can add because that is the beauty of a Karen Hawkins mic drop. Like,
Oh my
thank you
God,
for that,
thank you.
Karen. I also will say that in like sometimes those judgments feel, at least for me, they feel not good in my body, but they
Yes.
sound not like judgments. Does that make sense? Like it's like they
Oh,
like they
oh.
it's a joke or it's like a like comment that it's like is totally socially acceptable to say in like a group. I wish I had an example, but like it's insidious, like it's like not like those kind of judgments are insidious sometimes. Not, I mean, sometimes they're not. They're blatant and shitty. And I have experienced moments where people who are close to me will say something and I'll be like, wait, that's weird. Like, and I'm laughing or they're laughing or whatever. And it's like, it all seems like it's in good fun. But then my body's like, no, bitch,
Mm.
that doesn't feel right. Like, that doesn't feel good. And I think there's like some feeling, and I want to like research more about this Jupiter and Cancer of like, I don't know if this is aligned with what this astrologer says, but like fierceness. I'm feeling a fierceness that is very
Ah.
protective and like very beautiful for me. Like I think there's like
Mm.
um I'm finding myself find my voice more, I think. Like, does that make sense? Like it's like I'm like, yeah, no. No, what did you mean by that? This happened to me this weekend. I was with friends and a friend
Oh.
of mine said something that like it was the insidious comment and it wasn't like I love her and there's nothing, I'm truly not like trying to bash my friend here. And I was like, that didn't feel right in my body.
Mm.
And so like I was like, how long should I wait until I say something? Because sometimes I wait and then I wait and then I wait and then it's a week later and then I'm like, I'm still mad. Can I bring it back? And the answer is yes, people. You can always bring it back. And
Absolutely.
I ended up just saying like, "What did you mean by that?" And she
Oh.
explained it, and it actually helped me. And I was so proud of myself, Karen, because I was like,
Ah.
"Yeah, no, bitch, not to her. She's not a bitch. You get it, you know."
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah. Oh, I love hearing that. And I love that you're so attuned to your body that you can gauge how something lands in the moment.
mm,
Because I think, I mean, as we've talked about, if you were raised with a certain kind of criticism in your life, then and you raising other people that way. And I'm just thinking about, so we were joking about this. Oh my God, my staff was joking about what exactly like you're talking about, that people being able to frame something that sounds like a compliment that is such a read.
yes,
Oh my God, Karen, you're so lucky that you just don't care what people think about your clothes anymore. Like
Oh,
this kind of shit. Do you know what I
jeez.
mean? Right? Like, wow, that's really, it's so interesting that you're able to do that with your scent. Like, you know what I mean? We were just joking, making up all these mean things, but like, that's so mean, but like the framing of it, oh my God, Katie, you're so lucky. You can just wear whatever you want like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
that kind of shit. But to know how it land, like to be able to discern how it lands is really also a superpower.
It's hard. It's so hard. And it doesn't always happen in the moment. I will say that like sometimes I will be driving home from something and being like, why am I so mad right now? Like what? Like
Oh.
wait, what just happened that I would be mad about? Like why would my like I would just and then I'm like, oh, I'm so mad because I don't know why I'm mad. Like that's it happens. It's just yes. And if you do not grow up in a place where you feel like you can say how you really feel about something, even when
Mm.
it makes someone else uncomfortable, I'm
Yeah.
hoping Jupiter and Cancer helps me with that as well.
I mean, the what did you mean by that is just really, it's such a powerful question. Like,
Yes.
what did you mean by that? Because the other person had to then really think about that shit
Yes.
and answer
Also,
for it.
totally. Totally. Because you're just asking them an open-ended question and they have to like go back. And yeah, okay, two things. One thing that you said that I want to go back to, which is so deeply insightful, is like if you were criticized in a certain way as a child and then you think it's fine to criticize other people in that way, I mean, that
Mm.
is a mic drop. And this happened to me with Tyler the other day where he
Oh.
said something and I couldn't hear it. Like I was like walking in the kitchen and like I was like doing something else or whatever. And I could tell by his expression that it was like a sarcastic,
Oh.
not great remark. And I was like, what was that? Because I actually didn't hear it. And he's like, oh. And like his face kind of changed and he was like, no, I'm not going to, it's nothing. And like, because he didn't want to repeat the shittiness. And and so
Oh my God, your face.
and I was like, "Really? Like you're not going to tell me?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Because you know I'm going to get mad about it." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm just going to move on." And I was like, "Right. Exactly. Mhm.
That's what
Yeah.
I thought, motherfucker.
That's what I thought,
That's
motherfucker.
what I thought. Keep it pushing.
Keep it fucking moving."
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
I mean, also,
God.
without intending to, though, you did the like, say it to my face.
Oh yeah, say it to my
Right?
face.
Say
Say it
it to
to
my
my face.
face.
And the thing is that when I have been like aligned, he will say something and I will hear it and I'll be like, what was that? And I will say that like I will catch myself and I will then like give myself like an internal high five because then he'll do the same thing. That instance that I would just described, I genuinely did not hear him. But like the other instances, like then it's actually really helpful because then I will have heard him and then he'll have to repeat it and he knows I heard him. And then we'll have an opportunity for healing because because then he will be like I'll be like, wow, that really hurt my feelings. Or like, why would you say that? Or do you actually think that's funny? Because that's shitty, or whatever it is. And then he'll be like, I'm sorry, you're right. Like, I didn't think first. And I'm like, yeah. Whew. How much of partnership is parenting your partner? That's for another pod.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a low one. I'm just gonna leave it right there, friends. But yeah. Whew. All right, I feel like that was kind of a low blow, but
Not at all. Facts. Oh, so
oh shit.
I know we're
Now
way
we're
over.
over. It's all
Google
good.
Jupiter and Cancer 2025, everyone. Look at the China.com site. There's a list at the bottom, 8 ways to work with Jupiter and Cancer that's like super helpful. Um,
Yes.
yeah, thank you.
I love that. Thank you so much, Karen, for this. And I cannot wait to read this entire guide. Also, friends, if you're like, I really don't know where to start, go to chani.com and then also go to ChatGPT and ask them, like, put in the time that you were born, the date you were born, ask about your rising sign, your setting moon, your whatever the hell. I don't know what all the things are, your houses. There's
Oh.
all these different things. Like you can just say like give me a sixth grade version of an astrological guide of myself and tell me what I need to know. You know, you can just have a conversation with ChatGPT. It's free. ChatGPT.com. Anyway, I'm not trying to like, take away from CHA and I, but at the same time, there are a lot of options out there. So anyway, have fun, friends, with your Jupiter in Cancer, and thank you, Karen, and happy birthday to me, and we'll see everybody next week.